When a politician says, "I support," you can insert in between the words "I" and "support," "wouldn't in a million years if my life depended on it." And what I mean by that is if a politician really supported a cause, they wouldn't have to tell us they support it. Their track record, their voting record, it would show that. It would show beyond a shadow of a doubt how they really feel about things. But these politicians are so accustomed to, catering to one thing to get elected and then doing another. So.
Now, what do you think, after talking with so many Tea Party people, what are they about? What is there's so many myths floating around about the Tea Party, that they're racist, that they're paid for by corporate right-wing interests, that they're well organized to appear like, to appear like a grassroots organization. I've heard that they're mouthpieces of the Republican Party, that they want to abolish the federal government altogether. They're all right-wing extremists. They're all religious Christian extremists. I've heard Fox News is actually the controller of the Tea Party, but I've met some Tea Party people. You've met them firsthand. What do you think is the truth about all this?
Well, for starters, with regards to all the labels that the media and the Democrat Party would place upon people who are involved with the Tea Party, your average conservatives, your average American patriots. The thing about a conservative, the thing about an American patriot, is that we are very confident in who we are. You can place any label on us you want. We don't care. We really don't care, because we know what we stand for. We know where we stand on these issues. We know that what we are doing is not for us. It's for future generations. It's for the preservation of our Constitution. It's for the preservation of freedom and liberty. So to the extent that our enemies would attempt to label us with all these different names and would attempt to undermine us and try to marginalize our efforts, that is irrelevant to us. That is entirely irrelevant. Those are tactics that work quite well against the left, because the left, members of the Democrat Party, socialists, communists in general, tend to be very thin-skinned, and they tend to get very upset when people label them. If you call a liberal, those are fighting words. They get very upset when you call them what they are. But there's virtually no name that you can apply to a conservative that's going to hurt their feelings. So they can label us ad nauseum. It doesn't matter. But what you're looking at with these Tea Parties is you're looking at the salt of the earth. You're looking at people that care about their country. You're looking at people that care about the future of the country. They care about their children, their grandchildren, and probably most importantly, they feel an obligation to pay back that which cannot be paid back. They want to pay back for the freedom and the liberties that they have been given by previous generations, and somehow or another, long after they're gone, they want to feel like that future generations are experiencing the same freedoms and liberties and opportunities and happiness and peace that we enjoyed. And that's really the pure motivation behind your average Tea Party protester. And that is why that your average Tea Party protester or Second Tuesday Constitution group or patriot or constitutional defender will not be deterred, because their motives are pure. And that's your average Tea Party protester. You're a hard-working, blue-collar American that appreciates the freedoms and liberties they've enjoyed and want to turn it over to the next generation.
Well, now, we're getting close on time, but real quick. Here, I made kind of a short list from going to these events, reading the signs, and talking to people, what I think really are the things that the Tea Party people are about. I run into, most of them talk about recognizing and protecting the border.
Sure, absolutely.
To stop excessive taxation of citizens, to stop excessive government spending,
right?
To not turn over sovereignty of the country to foreign control,
sure.
To stop the replacement of capitalism with socialism as our economic model.
Sure.
Those things is that kind of in a nutshell what's going on?
That and some other things. They repeal the McCain-Feingold Act, repeal of NAFTA. Some folks would disagree with me, but repeal of the Patriot Act. These are issues that violate our Constitution. They are issues that affect our liberties. But absolutely, the return to capitalism, into the socialist policies, and into excessive taxation by eliminating the IRS and the income tax. Absolutely, yes, those are very much things that your average protester agrees with.
Now, in our area, you can go to find information on the Tea Party by going to, I think it's www.roanoketeaparty.com. And they've got events coming up. If you're interested in checking out what they're about, go. It's real exciting. The people are nice, and I've had a great time going out and filming them.
I'm only asking you, as citizens, to not worship an individual. And no matter how he votes, follow me on this, to not worship an individual and to hold him accountable for what has happened while he has been in office. Not how he has voted, but literally hold him accountable for what has happened on his watch. And it has happened. There are only 435 congressmen in Washington, D.C. That's it. And he is one of them. And Congress is where all of the...
Lots of times.
He may well have voted. And I'm not sitting here telling you that I wouldn't vote for Bob Goodlatte. I'm not telling you that.